Could XRP actually hit 589? Which charts look good for trades right now? What is my quant long that I entered a few days ago? 3x leverage on quant. Why did HBAR just hit a new local high of 7 cents? There's a ton of bullish stuff happening for HBAR involving the US Department of State, the World Economic Forum, and more. Let's get into it. What is up? I am Crypto Mason and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives and we always find it. Now today we are back for another market update. We've got a ton of stuff to talk about. We have not posted a video in 4 days, so there is a lot of things that have happened. We're going to talk about a coin that I have recently purchased. We're going to talk about some good trades that you could make later in the video near the end. I'm also going to show you my quant long that I'm in right now. I am longing quant on 3x leverage, and I will show you how that's going and why I did that. And we're going to talk about a ton of different stuff. The banks are still failing. They're still insolvent. And, you know, XRP is still doing great. So let's get into it. Make sure you drop a like and comment on the video. On our last video, we did get 1,000 likes. And you guys know what that means. That means that we have to do the 100 XRP giveaway. So if we do get 1,000 likes on this video, we'll do another 100 XRP giveaway. All you have to do, join the Gold Squad Discord and click the party emoji right here in our free crypto channel. We also have a 3,333 HBAR giveaway going on in there as well. And you can just enter that by clicking right there. The reason for that giveaway, the HBAR giveaway, is because we have crossed 20,000 members inside the Gold Squad Discord. Major thank you to anyone who has joined in there, and even bigger thank you to the ones that are active every single day. So let's get into the market right here. Bitcoin is down 1.36%, but still up. Oh, wow. Look at that. Still up 20% on the 30-day chart, which is pretty dang good for Bitcoin. That's a lot, right? That is a lot. We're still, you know, above 20,000, which is great. Above 25,000, which is great. And Bitcoin's still kind of holding strong. Now, I wanted to talk about XRP. We're going to get into the XRP chart later into the video. We will also look at the HBAR chart, the quant chart, and the XYO chart in today's video. But let's sort by the biggest gainer, Solar SXP. This was mentioned by our moderator in our Discord, SXP. This thing has been running over this last 7 days, 164%. It's actually one that made it into the top 100 recently. And you guys know, I love to call these top gainer slots promo slots. This is advertisement, right? So this CoinMarketCap page, like when you go on to coinmarketcap.com, this front page gets seen by tens of millions of people every single month. Tens of millions. 40 million people saw this page, you know, in 1 month at one point for CoinMarketCap. So when they sort by the biggest gainers and they want to see the coins that are going up, millions of people get to see Solar at that top gainer spot, right? So as soon as a coin makes it into there, it can even have a bigger boost. That's a little trading tip for you guys. Now, Peter St. Onge right here, PhD, is covering Dr. Doom. Now, Dr. Doom is an infamous guy from the 2008 financial crisis, but Dr. Doom has just went on and said that all banks in the USA are technically insolvent. Most banks are technically insolvent, and this is because, you know, their liabilities and expenses outweigh their actual assets. Like, you cannot go, they can't match your dollars one-to-one. Right. And he gives the analogy that, you know, the dollars are not sitting there waiting for grandma. You know, they're out in the street, roaming the street. So they're not actually there for you to instantly, you know, they're not waiting for you there. They are being used and they're running around in the street. So go and watch this. I'm going to leave this link in the description. He goes into a little bit more detail. It's a 3-minute video. So as I said at the beginning, we're going to be looking at a lot of charts today. And one of the charts that I'm looking at that looks pretty good, in my opinion, is the XYO chart. Now look at this. Okay, so we've been in XYO, for a year. For over a year, I'd say. And if you want to know what XYO actually does, go to my channel, go to videos, go to the search bar, type in XYO, and you will get this video that actually blew up a lot on May 20 of 2021. So over a year ago, 33,000 views, XYO coin deep dive. Okay, now look at that price, 0.003. Okay, now if we look at XYO right now, we are at 0.005. So even from that video a year ago, you're still up right now, technically. And XYO is one of the ones that I made around 30x on. It did go to 8 cents, which was just absolutely insane. I did take profit properly. Always take your profit. However, if we look at this, what the heck is going on right here? We get random pumps of huge amounts, 48% right there on that random pump, right? 133% on that one. Then a few months later, 200%. Now, I don't know if this is venture capitalists, pumping this and then dumping it. I don't know what's going on, if it's a bot, but recently we did have a little one here, 200%. And that was at the start of January. Now, I'm thinking we're due for another one, right? I'm thinking we're due for another one very soon. If we go to the 3-day chart right here, you will see, right? Look at these patterns that are happening. It's kind of grim reapering, as I like to say, like Quant did. Now, let's look at Quant, okay? And I'll show you the grim reaper pattern. By the way, I am planning to enter on some XYO at a proper price here very soon. Now look at this. Look at what Quant did, right? We have marked up this chart like crazy. I'm actually going to turn off Market Cipher A just so you can see it better. This is what Quant was doing, this big Grim Reaper. At the time of it doing this, I was calling it the Grim Reaper because it has this scythe-like thing going on, right? You see the scythe right there? And, XYO looks to be doing mini versions of the scythe, right? And that's also a bull flag, as they call it. So I'm not saying to go buy this, but this could do very well here in the coming weeks. I'd say I'd give it weeks, right? So you could DCA into this right now, and maybe it explodes like it did with these pumps. Like, look at this, from literally, dude, 75% in a day on that candle. Right, 75% in a day. So these things like randomly explode. I love XYO. It's available on on Coinbase even. So it's past that regulatory environment. But let's move forward into the next topic. Moving forward, here is the coin that I have just purchased. I have just purchased Casper. Okay, and I also bought some for my beautiful wife, Meg BZK. So we're actually sharing a bag of Casper in our Casper bag. And VIPs, you guys know exactly how much money I did put into Casper. But this is one of the coins I have just bought. And right after I posted my video on March 28th, right? So here we can see. Oh, I did cover this. Sorry. I am very sorry. I did cover the Casper. However, I wanted to make, another point of saying I'm still bullish. This thing is still down in the dumps. Like, I have this on log scale, right? I have this on log scale just because if we don't put it on log scale, look how that looks. That looks like a rug pull, right? This looks like a rug pull. All the way down from $1.33 to 3 cents and just stagnant, okay? So you got to put it on log scale to actually see the dips, more clear. But this thing, like, I swear this thing is gonna rocket up, or could rocket up soon, because look at this, just straight consolidating. The longer a coin like consolidates like this, the bigger the boom is gonna be. Okay, so still bullish on Casper. Kevin Cage posted a little bit more on Casper. They have 25, or there will be 25 million patents deployed on the Casper network. The aggregate value of the IP is between $7 to $10 billion. That's the enterprise value coming to Casper. He says Ethereum TVL is cool, but enterprise value coming to blockchain is cooler. These are real patents used by Fortune 500s, Nike, Toshiba. Casper can then approach these other large enterprises saying something like, hey, since you're already using our tech today with patents, would you like to explore other solutions? And then he goes, Casper 2.0 upgrade is coming, and he can think of 25 million reasons. So there's a ton of people that are just bullish on Casper. I've joined that club now, right? And I think Casper fits right into that utility coin narrative. Moving forward, let's get into the HBAR section of this video. What you're seeing on your screen right here is actually a new hardware wallet being developed specifically for HBAR. Okay, so you'll have a new hardware wallet called Citadel that's directly being manufactured for HBAR and can interact with the HBAR, because we all know how freaking hard it is to get your HBAR onto your ledger and then interact with things. It's the most BS process. As a crypto influencer in the space, I get that question all day. I bet I could go into my messages right now and find somebody who is asking me, how do I get my HBAR onto a ledger? I promise you I could do that. So Citadel Wallet, man, this is not sponsored at all. It's not a paid sponsorship at all. They did give me some knights, right? And the knights are right here. They are on Head Starter, and you can go mint this right now. You can mint one of these. And as you can see, if you mint an Ice Knight, here's the Ice Knight, right? 2,150 HBAR. It comes with a hardware wallet. So you can either claim your hardware wallet and get it sent to you. You can, or you could sell the NFT for more, right? So these, and the Nature Knight comes with 3, and you can read all about it over here. They also have the Golden Knight, the Fire Knight, Nature Knight, and Ice Knight. So big shout out to them for developing something like this. Pretty dang crazy. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to cover why HBAR was recently pumping. So here's the HBAR price, right? And I'm loving, I think we all have been loving these recent gains, right? The recent gains, 34%, looking pretty darn nice. If you did get in at the 5-cent low right here, you're up 41% right there, which is pretty dang crazy just in the middle of a bear market. Now, there is valid reasons for this, okay? So one of them being that native hardware wallet is coming out. That's a big launch. More and more people are joining the ecosystem and community every day. Hedera recently crossed 6 billion transactions and is easily doing 10 million transactions per day. They were featured by the U.S. Department of State in that article. And the second most recent good news for Hedera is a company called Fresh Supply, I believe, has just switched from MasterCard's blockchain over to Hedera. So something was up with MasterCard's blockchain where they're like, we don't want to be on this anymore. Who's the better solution? And they literally switched to Hedera. And over the next couple of years, this will become a very popular move to do, which is switch from Hedera, switch from some other blockchain over to Hedera. We've seen it before with certain NFT projects, but those are the reasons. And we also just got featured in a World Economic Forum article. Okay, now everyone hates the World Economic Forum, except and when you hear this, you probably are like, what? Like, why? Like, ew, right? But for me, I celebrate that HBAR is being recognized by the World Economic Forum, because that's going to help my investment ultimately, okay? Ultimately, this is going to help HBAR get established in the world. And, it's unfortunate we have to work with these people, but if you can't beat them, right, because we know we can't really beat them, we can only build the opt-out solutions and have, a spot for people to go if they don't want to participate in some of these agendas. So if you can't beat them, we're going to make money off them, and we're going to use that money, that came from things they were going to do anyways. We're going to use that money to build the opt-out solutions. So a little bit more on the Citadel wallet. You can also go to the website and see, how it's made and stuff. It's pretty cool. So go and get your pre-orders in right now. Speaking of another project built on HBAR, and then we're going to get into the XRP chart and why XRP could go to 589. Sounds like a joke, but I'll explain. The dawn of decentralized governance. So Dovu has recently transitioned and shifted into a governance token. So this is pretty crazy, right? I think that they were due for a shift, right? Dovu was due for a shift. Their coin was absolutely dead. I still hold some in a MetaMask wallet somewhere. I know for sure. But let's look at Dovu on CoinMarketCap, and we'll talk about it a little bit. So we're at 0.009, almost breaking into the 1 cent right there. But the thing with this is the volume is just so low, right? They are on no centralized exchanges. They're only on Uniswap and 1inch, which is not good, right? And that's why you need to, in my opinion, accumulate some of this now, at least a moon bag. Just put in a moon bag of $100 or $200 and just let it sit there. And eventually, if Dovu starts to get some centralized exchange listings, there's going to be a ton of volume flowing through there, and this thing could absolutely explode. So Dovu is one to keep an eye on, especially now that we know that they still care about the token, and they are transitioning to a governance token. And when projects do shit like this, that means they're trying to be more compliant with regulations. And by their efforts at trying to be more compliant with regulations, that might land them some centralized exchange listings, because we know to get on Coinbase or Binance or KuCoin or any big centralized exchange, you need to be, an actual business. You need to have all your papers in line, blah, 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 to get on there. Okay. Now let's talk about XRP. Now I love Market Cypher. I'm a big fan of Market Cypher. Okay. And, Market Cypher is what you're seeing on your screen right now. You get Market Cypher B and A. And these are, so I'm going to do a dedicated video on Market Cypher alone, but this is my favorite trading indicator and literally the only trading indicator that I use. And, it is a little bit pricey. If you want to buy it, you can buy access to this indicator with the link in the description. I'll leave one that is a referral link. I am not sponsored by Market Cypher. I've never talked to their team in my life. However, anybody can generate a referral link, and I've generated one so that, I can get some kickback if you do buy this and you can support the channel. The thing is, I've made back already 30% of my investment into Market Cypher, right? And I'm planning to continue trading and make back my entire investment into Market Cypher. Which is what you literally can do. It's pretty crazy that you can buy a trading indicator, learn it, absorb trading information, and then make your money back on that indicator. So XRP, in terms of Market Cypher, does look pretty decent, okay? You have your momentum waves. That's your blue wave right here. We just printed a green dot on the 6 hour. Let's go to the 12 hour, actually. 12 hour looks a bit worse. Right? You can see momentum is coming down here. Your green right here is your money flow. So we are still positive money flow. And then these lines right here at the top, the green, purple, and red are your RSIs, stochastic and normal. And then you have your volume weighted average price, I believe. The VWAP right there also coming up. So, XRP kind of looks good on the 12 hour still. Now, in my last video, right, I was analyzing XRP at 52 cents, and right after my video, I said XRP looks super strong. We pumped all the way to 58 cents, almost got to that 60 cent level, but damn it, we didn't. And I'm shocked that XRP doesn't have an insane amount of strength right now, especially, I guess, with all the banking crisis stuff. It's not too good for XRP. But it is. If you really know what you're talking about, it is good. So over on MegBZK's Twitter right here, we will find an amazing interview, a surprise interview that she did with me, like basically just random questions that I didn't, study before. Let's listen to this because I want to play this. If anyone is doubting XRP, just listen to this. Okay, here we go.
Surprise XRP video with Crypto Mason. He loves when I catch him off guard to ask crypto questions, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Now, I ask about XRP because it's one of your favorites, but if you're talking to somebody new to crypto and you say XRP is one of your favorites, tell me why.
Because it's the only one that has a use case that solves a multi-trillion-dollar problem.
What?
Oh, my mic was not unmuted. Multi-trillion-dollar problem solving by XRP. Okay, we know that full well. Let's keep listening.
What's that problem?
Cross-border payments being extremely below average.
And why do so many people in this space think that XRP is the only one, like the one and only?
Well, because it has the capability to be the one and only. It can just do everything that we actually need from crypto, and there are so many real banks signed up and choosing Ripple already.
Isn't the number over 300 or something?
It's over 300.
That's crazy.
But they don't use XRP, they use Ripple. And as an XRP holder, you're betting that those 300 plus banks eventually use XRP because it's going to save them a lot of money. They're scared to use it right now because it's in a lawsuit. We don't know if it's a security. We don't know what it is.
It seems like with XRP, there's no in between. You either love it or you hate it. So why are there people out there that do bully XRP then, if it is so great and if it is the one?
Yeah, XRP is one of the most polarizing coins among others like Hex and even Bitcoin itself. But they hate it because it's connected to the banks, and the banks seemingly are opposed to all of crypto, and XRP kind of brings them in and shows them our world, so they hate on it because they think it's centralized. And if you're saying XRP centralized, you have it absolutely misunderstood. Ripple is a centralized company, absolutely. XRP is a decentralized cryptocurrency. The SEC did not sue XRP. You can't do that. There's no company to sue. There's nothing to sue. There's no team to sue. You can sue Ripple, though, and that's what they did.
That's one of the most mind-blowing points, I think, that was made in this. SEC didn't sue Ripple. Sue XRP. This isn't the XRP lawsuit. This is the Ripple lawsuit regarding XRP's tokens, right? Because they are separate. That alone just shows how stupid the SEC is, right? They had to sue Ripple because there's no freaking XRP company, dude. It's a decentralized cryptocurrency. Let's keep going.
So do you think that right now has anything to do? Do you think that anything that's going on with the banking right now has anything to do with Ripple or XRP in any way, shape, or form?
Yeah, it's showing how shaky, old, outdated, just clunky and bad our banking system is. And, build back better. It has to crumble before we can rebuild it back better. And Ripple and XRP is positioned as the solution to all of this, right? And you can see the Federal Reserve trying to compete with XRP and Ripple. They sued them to slow them down while they build their own solutions. And that's FedNow, that's FedWire, that's Bank of International Settlements Nexus, that's SwiftGo. All of that. They're just catching up.
We're running out of time. One more question. Is it going to 589 per coin?
It's not going to 589. Not in the short term.
What's your prediction?
$10, $15 in the long term.
$10, $15 price prediction right there in the medium term, I'd say. And I said it's not going to 589, but I did post another video the other day about the one way that XRP could go to 589. The only way I see. And that way is if the US dollar increases in hyperinflation and, de-dollarization continues, the devaluing of the US dollar continues, then of course, one XRP could be equal to 589 US dollars. You really need to think about how that makes sense, right? We value everything in US dollars in this market. All of this is just USD, right? One Cosmos is 11 US dollars. Think about it as a drink in a gas station. If you had a drink called Cosmos, it's $11.10 to buy that right now, right? We still pay with US dollars. The real value here is when we value Ethereum versus Bitcoin and back and forth, or crypto pairs against crypto pairs, right? But even then, it all stems back to the US dollar. And that is just one way in which this market is still kind of screwed up. But that's the only way that XRP could go to 589. So do I think it's going to happen? Balaji on Twitter, or Balaji, I don't know how to say his name. He thinks that Bitcoin's going to go to 1 million because of this, right? Because of de-dollarization and hyperinflation. He has a $1 million bet that within the next 90 days, I think it's down to like 70 days now, that Bitcoin will go to 1 million. If Bitcoin goes to a freaking $1 million, that would mean XRP would go very high, right? Because of hyperinflation. Now, let's move on to this. This is Gary Gensler's April Fool's joke, okay? He put Thug Life glasses on him, okay? The worst day in crypto ever is always April Fool's. There's a bunch of misinformation and, jokes going on Twitter, false announcements. It just screws everything up. It should be banned in crypto. However, Gary changed his profile picture to the Thug Life glasses. Are you serious? Yes, you are a criminal thug, Gary. Great job telling us that and laughing in our face, okay? That feels like he's just laughing at us. And he's like, yeah, thug life. I just sue people and make money, right? It's horrible. Now, let's move on to Quant. Okay, so here is my Quant long. I'm $92 up on my Quant long right now, as you can see there at the bottom. Now, if you are in the VIP section of the Discord, you know exactly my entry point. And when I do my next Quant long, because if Quant goes to my target entry price again, I will be hitting it with a even more powerful long, right? It's always coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? When even though I'm $100 in profit almost here, I'm like, damn it, I wish I put 10,000 more on that trade, right? But you can't go back in time. But the next Quant long that I hit is going to be a way more powerful one with a larger amount of dollars and some more freaking leverage. I don't recommend leverage trading, but if you want a long Quant or short Quant, make sure you sign up for KuCoin with the link in the description. That's where I've been doing this. Both me and Megan have been getting back into trading a little bit and opening just random positions. Well, not random, but opening positions on coins and, testing out leverage. For me, experimenting with this is just to get better at trading so that I can provide some more signals and calls and accurate market insights for the VIPs in the Gold Squad Discord. But as for the Quant chart, dude, we look real good, right? 12-hour, look at this. Market Cypher just printed your green dot and a green diamond, which means bullish continuation. We got the green dot already. This reversal triangle has already played out, right? In Market Cypher, this blue triangle means that there's a reversal. We already saw the reversal, right? As for our EMA bands at the back here, all the lines, they are converging. It looks like it's about to get really bullish on those. When they turn white and blue, it's bullish. We also have this big trend line right here shooting all the way down from $160, hitting multiple points. And guess what? We have just broken above that yesterday. Okay. Look at Market Cypher B though. Both RSIs are pointed up. The momentum wave up. Money flow looks like it's about to, come up. As you can see that red line right there. It just looks amazing, right? And we're at 127. I think we're going to pump even harder. And hopefully we can get above the next resistance, which is like 130 to 133. Okay. So to end it off, we do have a paid sponsor for today's video. This is FitBurn. We have talked about them before. They are developing a mobile app. They are developing a actual fitness wearable. Oh, sorry, I hit my mic right there. But this is the first AI-powered burn-to-earn fitness app. So obviously, burn-to-earn means burn calories, do fitness to earn. So you can actually earn for burning. And I do love that title right there. They're pioneering that movement. So you will need an NFT, the FitBurn NFT, as your membership to get access to this. But they have implemented AI recently into their products. So the AI will be suggesting, you know, nutrition plans, workout plans, selecting training partners. They do have Joe Weider's Olympia right here as a partner, Olymp Sport Nutrition, Polar, which is the #1 producer of heart rate monitors, wearable heart rate monitors. I believe we covered that in the last video. But, you know, they are voting, or the vote to get on DAOmaker has been happening as well. We can click here and actually see the voting for this, the community vote. You have to connect your wallet to vote right there. And this is for, you know, FitBurn to get onto DAOmaker, which would be great if that happened. But they continue to land huge KOLs, right? They got some new KOLs. That means key opinion leader. They've got a lot of influencers on board, including me and Megan being on board with helping the marketing side of this through various posts like the one you're watching right now. But make sure you pay attention to FitBurn. The token will launch soon. They're doing this is another project with a very ambitious vision, right? A whole ecosystem attempting to be developed at once. They have all their team is doxed right here. You can see them. So make sure to go check this out. They have the white paper available as well. This video is getting long, so we are going to wrap it up. Thank you for watching till the end. If you are still watching, drop a like and comment, subscribe to the channel. I love every single one of you. Join the Gold Squad Discord, and goodbye.